Hello, welcome back to the Reading Mama. Today I thought I'd share my August TBR pile of possibilities, and it's going to be pretty slim today because I have still so much to unpack. I'm up to 900 books on my book catalog for home, and I have at least 4 or 5 more boxes of books at home, probably more than that. So yeah, that's taking a while. So that takes a lot of my time. So I'm relying heavily on audiobooks. However, that said, I do have some TBR things that I'm going to do. I'm going to continue all the reading challenges that I was already part of, and not do any new ones. So let's tackle that. So Chantel Reads All Day has a year with Maud, and for August, the selection is Story Girl, and that has been on my TBR forever. I have it on my 15-year-old's books to read this year for school, and so what better way to pre-read and get ready and cross things off my TBR than to join along with that. So I'll be jumping back into A Year with Maud challenges this month with Story Girl, and I have no no idea what it's about. So that'll be fun. She also has a Read Your Bookshelf challenge, and the prompt for August is space. And so I'm not going to actually read my bookshelf, but I'm going to read the library's bookshelf. I have the next in the series of the Calculating Stars, which is The Faded Sky. And so I'm hoping to be able to read that because I do have it checked out from library. It is a space theme. It continues the saga of the world being slowly destroyed after a meteorite hit, and it's changed our climate. And so now Earth is uninhabitable. So of course we have to leave Earth to go live in a place we know is uninhabitable. Yeah, answer that to me. But it'll be fun. I love it. I love the story. I like Elma. I love all the characters in it so far. I love that they have a devoted, sweet husband-wife relationship. I can read romance when it's that. I cannot do other kinds of romance. But when it's like, hey, this is a healthy marriage, then I'm good with that. And that's what you're getting with this series. So far at least. So I hope to continue that. And then Krista at Books and Jams is doing the Ember in the Ashes series. And so in August, we're going to read A Reaper at the Gates, which is the 3rd in the series. And it has been everything I can do not to get that book and just start reading it right away because I love the first 2 books. And I am more of a binger, so this is like forcing me to slow down and read the series slowly, so that way I'm doing it in the months that she suggests. And so we're going to continue the story of Leia and, why can I not even think of his name now? And see what happens. And why can't I think of his name? But he has now become like the keeper of souls as they go into the other lands. She and her brother are going to go join the resistance, basically, and we're going to see what happens. And then we're following Helena on what all is going on in her messed up life, and she works within the empire, and she's second in command to this evil Emperor Marcus, and how that works out in her life as she tries to hunt down whatever his name is. For some reason, it's just gone. And then other things that I'm still doing are my 40 by 40. I turned 40 in September. I'm not going to get all 40, but I'm still working towards those. Right now, I'm doing Omnivore's Dilemma, and I'm very short ways through. I accidentally got the audio version of the Young Readers Edition instead of the original. I'm counting it. My Omnivore's Dilemma is somewhere in that pile of boxes. So we're going to count the junior edition. I'm also hoping to get to Everything Sad is Untrue, I Am David, and Napoleon's Button. So Omnivore's Dilemma is Michael Pollan. And if you haven't heard, it's about our food processes and how the food is created and all the steps in here in America. And I'm hoping it'll shock me into making better health choices. And then Napoleon's Buttons talks about different molecules that have been discovered. Everything Sad is Untrue. I have read the description for it like 5 times. Still cannot remember what it is, so that'll be a surprise. I Am David is a middle grade World War II book. I've heard great things. I know there's a movie, and so I'm hoping to read that before we study that in school. Otherwise, it's all pre-reads. I'm hoping to pre-reads and rereads. I'm hoping to pre-read My Man Jeeves, which is a reread of P.G. Wodehouse. I just love I just love Jeeps and Wooster, and like it is hilarious. And PG Wodehouse is like that, like bomb. You know, if you're reading a lot of serious stuff, grab some Wodehouse, you'll crack up. It's hilarious. It's funny. Love it. Other things I'm hoping to pre-read is By Life or by Death, which is the biography of John and Betty Stam, who were martyrs during the Boxer Rebellion. And that's a pre-read also for my kids. It's a short book, so hopefully I'll be able to do it. It's just whether or not I can get it physically in my hand. I'm hoping to pre-read 2 different Roosevelt biographies. One is like a middle school age, high school age one, and I started the first part of it. And really great writing, short chapters, but they drag you in. They're very well told, and I can't remember. It's like I'll have to look it up. I'll try to put a picture here. And then also the YWAM Roosevelt. I'm hoping to read that as well. Another pre-read I'm hoping to get to is Yanks Are Coming by Albert Marin, talking about the Americans joining in World War I, and also very, very dreadful about the Spanish flu pandemic in 1918, which is also by Albert Marin. And then if I have time, I'm hoping to finally get to A Hobbit, a Wardrobe, and A Great War. But that's just like sitting there gnawing at me. But I have this pile of library books that I shared about in another video that I'm also hoping to get to. So we'll see. Those are all on my list, a pile of possibilities. Also, I'm hoping to maybe do I Know I Should Exercise, which I shared about, but I have not been able to pick up. I know I should read the book, but so anyways, there's a long list of pile of possibilities, and it's all books that are already on my shelf that I already own for the most part or have checked out from library. And so it's just a matter of making the time to do it. But we start school and it's just chaos, and trying to unpack and then get all the books cataloged takes a lot longer than I thought it would, mostly because that little noisemaker over there. And also my family has come down with a flu bug or cold bug. So that getting ready for school and a very needy infant has slowed down my process in cataloging everything. Also, I physically can't carry the books. They're huge boxes, and so I have to wait till my husband brings one in. And so that also slows me down. But I'm getting there. And once I finish that project, feels like it'll never be done. But once I finish that project, I hope that I'll be able to pick up more books physically to read again, because I do miss just sitting and reading. But right now, it's my audiobook era, as people are saying these days. So anyways, those are my pile of possibilities. If you are doing some awesome readathon for August, let me know. I would love to know. Mark it down for next year. If you are just finding that your summer is struggling, tell me what lighthearted book you're going to pick up to help you breathe and find joy again, because I'm looking forward to that Wodehouse to do that for me. So if you made it to the end of this, drop down a book that you're reading this summer that's lighthearted, funny, enjoyable, or just drop an emoji with a smiley face. Thank you again for watching, and have a blessed day.